Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of Memories of Malta. Before I get started today, I just want to mention two things. One is an apology. I'm sorry, I did say that I would try to do my next video on my new HD cam, but I just simply haven't gotten around to buying the tripod, and to be honest, it just wasn't on my list of priorities to purchase right now. The second thing is I wanted to say welcome, it's a thank you to my new subscribers. So welcome. Thank you for your lovely comments, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask away and I'll do my best to answer. So without further ado, what are we making today, you ask? We are making a soup, and I know the weather is getting better, but this kind of a soup evokes the flavors of spring and summer. What we're making is called Soppa Tal-Qaqocc, and what that means in Maltese is artichoke soup. This recipe, guys, is really easy to do. There's not much that goes into it, and there's not much effort that goes into it, but the flavor you're going to get is amazing. If you've not had artichokes before, or you've not had artichokes in soup, I press you to try this recipe. You'll really be amazed. Now, that being said, years ago people would make cream of asparagus, cream of this, cream of that, and cream of artichoke was also very popular. But nowadays people are trying to steer clear of cream soups. They're trying to be more health conscious and watch our calorie and fat intake. And this recipe is perfect because artichokes are really good for you. This recipe is low fat and low cal, and it's also really versatile, which I'll get into when we begin. So guys, I really encourage you to try this soup. It's so amazing, you're not going to believe it. And I'll be right back and show you what we're going to need to make Soppa Tal-Qaqocc. Hey guys, okay, I'm back to show you what we're going to need to make our amazing artichoke soup. Obviously, artichokes. And what I have here are 2 bags of frozen artichoke bottoms. I love the bottoms because they're just as sweet as the hearts, and I think they're more meaty. You get more out of them. So this amounts to 800 grams of artichoke bottoms, 400 in each pack. You're going to need anywhere between 750 to 800 grams of artichokes for this soup. Now, you can use artichoke hearts, you can use artichoke bottoms, you can use fresh artichokes, you can use frozen, and some recipes do say you can use canned. I probably wouldn't, but if you're going to use the canned variety, make sure you drain that liquid that they're sitting in and give them a rinse before you start the soup. Simple than that. Now, I also have 2 cooking onions here. I have a lemon, which I'm going to use a little less than half of its juice. If you don't have a lemon, you can use about a 1/4 tablespoon of vinegar. And all that simply does is make sure that your artichokes don't go brown and yucky looking in the soup. Optional, I do have a can of low sodium clear chicken broth, and this is optional. You can use a vegetable broth, you can use a cube if you wanted. Again, you can just omit it altogether and just use water. And of course, we will be needing water to cover. Spices, really easy, guys. I have some coarse sea salt. I have white black pepper. It wouldn't be black pepper if it was white. White pepper. If you don't have white pepper, go ahead and just use black pepper. And I have granulated garlic just because I don't feel like chopping garlic. If you wanted to chop the garlic, go ahead, and I would say about 4 cloves in this, or to your taste, obviously. I have here paprika because I like to just garnish my end result, and a little bit of paprika. I don't put it in the actual soup. It's just more of a garnish. You can also garnish this with some parsley as well. Now, optional. I have a knob of margarine here. This is a low-fat margarine called I Cannot Believe It's Not Butter or something like that. I'm not getting paid for them, so I'm not going to say their name properly, but you guys probably know which one brand I mean. This is half the fat, guys, and it's completely optional. I'm just going to add this little small amount in my soup just to make it a little more creamy. We are going to put the immersion blender to whiz our soup, so this will take on like a creamy texture of its own without even adding thick cream or milk. Again, something that's optional is if you wanted to add a light sour cream or a low-fat sour cream or a low-fat yogurt. Again, that's optional. Guys, this is like 1 gram of fat for 2 tablespoons. So, you know, it's not all that bad. I also, you know, sometimes put in a 0 fat yogurt, and it works out just great. So guys, I told you the ingredients are really, really easy. So let's get started. I'm going to start chopping my onions, and I'm going to put them in a pot with a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll show you what I do next. Stay with me, guys. Hey guys, I just wanted to come back and to show you some of the things that you can add to this soup. I said in the beginning it was versatile, so I'm just showing you some ideas of what you can add to this soup. Here I have some green peas. Here I have a couple of potatoes. You can add potatoes, carrots. Here are the arabali, or vegetable marrow, and if you watched my other video on how to stuff these, you'll know that these are also really amazing. And there is also a recipe for a soup containing these, which I will do one day. Lima beans or butter beans, why not? Fool or broad beans, or you may know them as fava beans, why not? So just showing you how versatile this is, guys. If you're serving, maybe you have more people to feed, you want it more hearty, or maybe it's the winter months and you want it to add a little bit more sustenance, go ahead. I just wanted to show you the variety of ideas that you guys can use on their own or a combination. It's completely up to you. Alright guys, I'll be right back and show you how our soup is coming along. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a little trick or a tip. This is my chicken stock here, and I don't like the fat little pieces that were floating on there. So what you can do is get a clean lettuce leaf, wash it and dry it really well, and then simply float it in there, and it picks up the pieces of fat. I don't know how it works, and I can't remember where I saw this trick, but it's pretty cool. So I'm going to continue getting the last little bits out here. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. Alright. We'll be right back and show you where we're at with the soup. Hey folks, welcome back. So what I've gone ahead and done is I sauteed my onions in just about a tablespoon of olive oil just to get them going. And I do confess I did end up putting fresh garlic. Yeah, guilt got the better part of me. But you don't have to really mince it all up really finely, because don't forget, this is getting whizzed up, right? Then I went ahead and threw in my artichoke bottoms, and then I used my lemon juice immediately right after that, and I threw in the chicken stock. Now don't worry if your artichokes are still frozen if you're using the frozen type, because they will obviously cook and melt down in the soup. Okay, so at this point I've also added in my black pepper and the sea salt, and all I'm going to do now is from my kettle add some hot boiling water. Again, I always use hot boiling water when I'm making soups, just because I think if you add cold water, it's going to stop everything from cooking. So you're going to cover this, and cover it quite well, because the artichokes need to cook, and then you're going to blend this. If you find you need more water as you go ahead and add it, or stock or whatnot. So this is going back on the hob now. I have it like on a medium high, just to get it to a boil. Then I'm going to turn it down to like a simmering boil until these artichokes are soft enough that I can put my immersion blender in here and whiz them all up. Guys, it's that easy, telling you. And it's already smelling really good. Okay, be right back and show you what's next. Hey guys, I'm back just to show you how the soup is coming along, and I just wanted to show you the color. The artichokes are not turning brown, which is a good thing, and that's thanks to the lemon juice or the vinegar if you're using it. So now that they're getting soft, what I'm going to do is just help them along a little bit and give them a little bit of a chop, just with my wooden spoon. There's one that's pretty big. Oh, there's a whole one here. So just at the bottom of your pot or the side of your pot, gently, carefully, just to help them along a little bit, and it will help you with the blending. Here's another one. And as they get softer, I mean, obviously it's easier. Here's another one here. So just with the back of your, or the edge of your spoon, just help it along a little bit and chop them up. Okay guys, so this is going to go back onto the hob until these are really so tender that we can use the immersion blender with them. Okay, just a little update there. Hey guys, my Soppa Tal-Qaqocc is done, and as you can see, I did puree it. It has a lovely color. I just garnished it with a little bit of the low-fat sour cream, some parsley, and a little bit of paprika. Now guys, this is a really simple recipe, so you must try it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for some more episodes of Memories of Malta and Memories of Macedonia, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.